Welcome back to Doki Literature Club Part 2. Um, again,
Part, part five?
take two is what I meant. Great introduction. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Um, I'm here. Hi, I'm your host. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do Monica's poem now. Who should I show my poem to next, Joe?
Oh man, so many options. Go with Monica right there.
Monica. Okay. Now what I would have chosen, but okay.
Hi, Ron. Having a good time so far?
Don't stop me now. Ah, yes.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yes, make cupcakes every day.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't forget to, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. Oh, yeah.
It's me.
Yep. Nope, brain not working.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. They could be 18, right? No, they're not,
They could be. They could be. I have no idea. I don't think it matters in this context, considering this is a horror visual novel.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ron. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one.
When do I get to see it? When do I get to see my own poem?
Never. It makes me think something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
She's the one that said I want breakfast or something.
Yeah, she was the breakfast one.
And she was the one that wrote her poem at the last minute.
Yes.
So she was the worst poem, right?
I was into it. I want breakfast.
No, I don't mean I didn't like it. I just mean that she was the most criticized.
Yeah, she was. I mean, hers was rushed, so obviously it's not going to be the best.
So I'm in league with her.
Yes.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in my case, Siri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Well, that seems like something any poem should have, right? Emotion?
Yeah.
Not necessarily happy and sadness, but emotions? I'd hate to see the poem that doesn't have emotions.
There are some poems that don't deal with basic emotions but still make you make an impact and make you feel a certain way. Because I know that I've definitely seen poems that are just describing landscapes, and sometimes they're very beautiful and they can spark an emotion, but they're not necessarily like the trees and the grass and stuff like that don't have emotions. So I'm wondering if that's what she's trying to mean.
But the way you describe it is emotional.
Yeah.
So that has emotions. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean, though. That they're not necessarily talking about emotions.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what she means. I have no idea. I'm just trying to find an answer. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Duh. We all experience happy and sad things, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This is something. This is something that streamers and like popular people they would say about them because they project a air of positivity and happiness all the time
Oh,
when
constantly, yeah.
because they're in front of a camera trying to act or display those sorts of emotions.
I wonder if that's why you and I are not super popular. We kind of just go with the flow and not really we don't have like a stream or recording personality per se.
Yeah, I don't. I'm very mellow and sort of stoic, stuff like that. May not be good for entertainment.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would consider myself mellow or uh chill, but
I don't like yelling either.
yeah, I don't want to yell and bother the other people in my house.
Top of the morning to ya.
Yeah, I don't want to be Jacksepticeye. Sean's mom would probably actually kill me.
If you ran in the room and said top of the morning to ya.
Yeah, she'd probably grab something and throw it at me. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Poems and their meaning and how to experiment with them.
How do we experiment with them?
Different styles of poetry.
I know, but I don't even know the first thing about poetry. I'm assuming I just joined the literature club, and um, anyways, get back to the story. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
I do have to worry about impressing them, I think. Haha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
I mean, that's if I was in that position, I was a teenage boy and a group of girls in a literature club, I would be trying to impress. Would you not?
I was different when I was younger. I did not enjoy being around people.
Neither did I, but if I were to be in this situation.
I mean, I definitely try my best. I'm not sure if I would per se try to impress, but I don't like not doing well in something. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it really well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, in a way, you're trying to impress people.
Yeah,
In a way.
I guess you're right.
How else would you know you're doing well?
True. Yeah. especially in this situation where we're kind of all just reviewing each other's work.
Mm-hmm. You
I
see
read
this?
that line, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Very interesting. Well, let's read it then. Okay.
Oh, we can actually scroll.
Can scroll down on this one. I feel like I missed something on the first one because it wanted me to turn the page.
Oh. Hole in wall.
Wall.
Oh, you...
No, I was just
Yeah.
thinking of a song.
Oh, okay.
I was
I was
thinking.
gonna say, it's like you can read it if you want.
I was thinking of down in a hole.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor and a boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Who?
He.
He.
We don't know who he is.
We
Solve
do?
for X, Gary. No,
Me?
we don't know. Yeah, solve for X.
Don't throw algebra at me.
So what do you think?
I think algebra is pointless. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was
the inspiration behind this one? Oh, there was a hole in the wall.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I used to say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
What do you mean something like that? That's what you said.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Am I being aggressive? Sometimes I get that way.
Yeah, we all do. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That's the truth. Just forcing yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this...
That would be freeform, right? That's what she's describing.
Honestly, it's just a good tip for writing in general, because I can't tell you the amount of times I've started to write a story, and then a week later, I still don't even have, like, the first word on the paper. So,
yeah.
Put it down, I'll put a sentence down, and then I'll delete it, and I'll be like, no, that's not perfect, I don't like that, I want it differently.
Like stream of consciousness. Is that freeform?
Yeah. I think that would be freeform.
Okay.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
I don't think pens work like that anymore.
No. They don't. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
The more you know. Phew. I guess that's everybody. I glance around the room. He's not sure if it's everybody.
I've interacted with exactly 3 people in this world, and I still don't know.
4 people.
4 people.
That was a little. I mean, sure. I forget her name, but she's short, but she's there.
She's not a person. No, just kidding.
That was a little more. Oh God, Joe. Don't say that on my channel, please.
Hey, I'm friends with a dwarf. I can say that.
That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. They were pretty nice. I think he's being a little bit, what do you call it? A little bit insecure.
Yeah.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club, after all. I sigh. Usually there's like parentheses or whatever. Is it parentheses?
Asterisks.
Yeah, asterisks. Yeah. It's just I sigh, so that's what I said.
I sigh.
That's what I should. That's what I should do in conversations now. I sigh. I want to see people. I want to see people's reactions. I should. It's like narrating, basically.
Yeah.
I should start narrating everything.
Or speaking in the third person.
Yeah. Well, no, not that. That can get annoying.
Yes, it can.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. That's who it was. That's the dwarf. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. How do you smile sadly?
I don't know. Why is what's Natsuki saying in parentheses? What's with this language?
I think we're gonna have to find out next time, though.
Alrighty.
That's it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed our rambling, our non-excited sort of tone, or whatever you call it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.